But on a national level, when we talk about the Senate, when we talk about the House, when we talk about the presidency, when we talk about our Supreme Court and the people that's on the Supreme Court, and everybody has an agenda. If somebody think all of this stuff that we're seeing today is a reflection of what we become, I think you're 100% wrong. I think this is a reflection what this country has always been. But now somebody let the genie out of the bottle. Now, are we asking, are we going to bottle that back up? I don't think you can. Once your genie's out of the bottle, it doesn't want to go back in. What we're seeing now is a landscape in a country that we came up thinking that we were so unique and so much better and had so much more than other countries around the world. But when you put it all in perspective, did we really? Were we better? What do you think if you look, I talked about this last night on my podcast when I was just talking to I had a guest on, but he was coming on a little later. When you got people in the streets with a Trump shirt on and another guy in the street with a Biden shirt on, and they're fist fighting, and nobody can look at that and go, how in the fuck did it come to this? Now, a country that has exhibited bigotry, racism to the fullest degree, to implement laws that's on the books in a lot of states all the way up until 1970. 2008, a black man was elected with a black wife and two little black kids. I didn't see nobody fighting. Now, if you thought somebody was going to be fighting, it would have been that day. Was anybody fighting? You had a whole country celebrating. So what's happened between 2001 and 2020? Just look at the landscape. Look at the difference. Look at everything that's happened. Some of the things I've talked about, some of the things Ben Hameen has talked about, some of the things that Avi Klein has talked about, some of the things, when you put all this, and this is a recipe for freakism, now everybody's taking a side. So what I would like to see, if the United States of America has drifted in this type of bizarro world, I want to see every book about Cuba off the shelves. I want to see every book in certain South American countries, Argentina and others, off the books. I want to see all the books that was written about Mussolini and the Third Reich off the books. Because what's the difference of what we're living right now? What is the difference? So we cannot say anymore that this democratic society, that this republic, which really we live up under, a republic, we cannot come out and say anymore that we are better than any of those different regimes from years ago. Not if we are human beings and don't have empathy for each other, to politics. If you get up in your daily morning, I see people out there, I've seen this, where it says, I'd rather believe in Nazism than liberalism. Really? We're glorifying that now. Okay. So in essence, you're so ingrained in a political party that the people that represent the other party is your enemy in the same country. Now, nobody sees the dysfunctionality in that. Okay. There are good things in conservative, if you are conservative in politics. There are good things attached to it. If you are liberal, there are good things attached to it. That's where you have to divide, but you have to come together. That's just like a marriage. One ain't going nowhere. Your wife ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. But you got to coexist. So you got to respect what she does, and she got to respect how you are, and y'all got to come to a medium to be happy with each other. What is the difference? But when you start choosing a side and militarizing things, that is when the government, militarizing your thoughts, rather, that is when the government swoops in and takes over everything. So everybody out there bitching about your guns, this is the time they're going to take them. Because now you got such a hatred for something else. This is a time where things in the Constitution might be changed. Nobody thinks about the big picture. You just think about the little things, the little bitchy ass things that has nothing to do with nothing.
Bro, I hope you enjoyed that clip. Please remember to ring the bell to get notified, subscribe, and share. And also remember, if you want more premium content, just go to russosbrand.com and patreon.com/Russo TWC. You will get 12 shows a week for under the price of $10. Russo's Brand, where pros are pros.